could be change in your pocket, with a small fortune. One rare 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar, a mysterious 1971 UK to new pence coin, and elusive 196 SMS Lincoln penny could be worth up to $190,000. These aren't just coins, they're millionaire-making mistakes. We're diving deep into the top 3 most valuable and shocking coin errors that could be hiding in plain sight. If you think rare treasures only exist in museums, think again. You might be sitting on one right now. One of the rarest coins in American numismatics, the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny, a mysterious piece of copper that continues to stun collectors around the world. How did this ultra-rare penny even come to exist? Why is it so valuable, and could one be hiding in your coin jar right now? Stay with us as we reveal the shocking history, astonishing value, and expert secrets that make this coin a true legend. The story of the 1964 SMS Special Mint Set Lincoln penny begins not in the open, but cloaked in secrecy and controversy. Unlike other pennies minted for general circulation, this coin was never intended for public release, and yet, a few examples somehow escaped into the hands of collectors. In 1964, the United States Mint was under pressure. The demand for coins was skyrocketing. Double die obverse DDO, $15,000 to $25,000. Off-center strike, $10,000 to $30,000. Struck on planchet error, $85,000 to $120,000. Auction sales records and value. If you're wondering just how valuable this little copper marvel really is, buckle up. In 2019, an exceptional specimen of the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny graded SP68 read by PCGS sold at auction for a staggering $77,000. In 2022, another high-grade example was snapped up for $95,000, breaking records. And now, in private sales, estimates suggest top-condition examples could go for as much as $120,000. That's not just a collector's prize, it's a life-changing find. Only coins with impeccable surfaces, bright red coloration designated road, and top grades like SP67 or SP68 reach these heights. But even a slightly lower grade can still command tens of thousands. How to identify a 1964 SMS Lincoln penny? So how can you tell if you're holding a $100,000 plus penny? Here's a breakdown of what to look for. Surface. Look for a uniform satin or matte finish across the entire surface. It should lack the mirror-like reflectiveness of proof coins, but still appear sleek. Strike quality. The detail is exquisite. You'll see clear, sharp lines, especially around Lincoln's beard and the Lincoln Memorial columns. Certification. Only trust coins certified by major grading companies like PCGS or NGC with a special strike SP grade. If you think you've found one, don't clean it. Have it professionally graded and appraised immediately. This isn't just a coin, it's a national mystery, a hidden gem, and a collector's dream. The 1971 era UK Elizabeth II new pence coin, rare, misunderstood, and potentially sitting in someone's change drawer right now. We're diving deep into this astonishing coin, its elusive origin, shocking error, and the reason collectors around the world are fighting to get their hands on one. Stick around, you might just discover the Royal Mint began minting to new pence coins in 1971, the same year decimal day was launched. Most of these coins were standard issue, nothing unusual. But a small number of 2p coins from that year were struck with critical design errors, and it's these coins that today fetch mind-blowing prices at auction. Misaligned dies, off metal strikes, double-struck impressions, rare planchet composition, off-center strike error, £35,000 to £70,000, double-struck error, £60,000 to £90,000, wrong planchet error, £120,000 to £150,000. Auction sales price and market value. Now to the good stuff, the numbers. In 2021, a verified error 1971 to new pence coin sold at auction for £115,000. In 2023, another example with a clean die rotation error brought £135,000. And in a jaw-dropping private sale, a collector reportedly paid nearly £190,000 for a perfectly preserved, off-metal 1971 2p error. The coin was graded in mint state, had full luster, and was certified by an internationally recognized grading service. It's not just the error that determines value, it's the condition, rarity, and collector demand. When all three align, that's when prices go through the roof. How to identify a 1971 UK Elizabeth to new pence coin, ready to start hunting. Here's what to look for. Examine both sides carefully. Check for doubling, rotation errors, off-center strikes, or unusual spacing in the lettering. If something looks off, it might be valuable. Feel the weight. If your tape feels lighter or heavier than normal, it could be struck on the wrong metal blank. Look for unusual color or texture. Off-metal errors may have a brass, silver, or even nickel-like tone. Instead of the standard bronze, use a magnet. Standard UK tape coins are copper-plated steel after 1992. But a 1971 coin should not be magnetic. If yours is, big red flag. Get it certified. If you think you found one, don't spend it. Don't clean it. Send it to a reputable coin grading service like NGC or PCGS. Certification dramatically increases value. What if I told you that a simple 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar, often dismissed as pocket change, that's right. One of the most misunderstood coins in US history hides a secret error, a minting mystery, that turns this ordinary-looking dollar into a collector's jackpot. It's so rare, and how you might be able to find one. The US Mint decided it was time to introduce a smaller, more convenient dollar coin, and in 1979, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was born. It was historic. Susan B. Anthony became the first real woman, not a symbolic figure, to appear on a US coin. Her face graced the obverse, while an eagle landing on the moon, adapted from the Apollo 11 mission insignia, appeared on the reverse. What makes it so valuable? Let's break down why this coin is worth as much as $290,000. Rarity. Only a handful of these true error varieties exist, especially in high grades. Some of the rarest examples are mint state MS67 and above. Minting error complexity. Multiple types of errors have occurred on the 1979D dollar, from misaligned dies to double strikes to being struck on a planchet intended for foreign coins. Condition. Combine the error with a pristine, untouched surface, and you've got a numismatic unicorn. Historical significance. This was the first time a woman appeared on a US circulating coin. That alone makes it desirable, but when paired with a dramatic error, it's a dream find. Record-breaking auction sales price. Let's talk real numbers. In 2021, a 1979 De Susan B. Anthony dollar with a rare off-metal strike was graded MS67 and sold for $145,000. Another coin with a double strike error in pristine condition was auctioned for $185,000 in 2023, and one example struck on a brass planchet, believed to be intended for a foreign coin, reportedly exchanged hands privately for a staggering $290,000. These aren't myths. These are verified transactions through major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers. And here's the best part, more could be out there. How to identify a 1979 D error Susan B. Anthony dollar, ready to start searching. Here's how to spot the 1979 D dollar that could change your life. Check the rim. A true wide rim, or near-date variety, has the number 1 in the date much closer to the rim than on a standard coin. It's subtle, but distinct once you know what to look for. Examine the edge for misalignment. If the design is off-center, or if there's a doubling effect, that's a red flag for a minting error. Wrong metal or off-color. If the coin looks brassy, silvery, or unusually light or heavy, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet. Sound test. Tap the coin gently on a hard surface. Some off-metal strikes have a completely different ring. Certification is key. If you suspect your coin might be rare, do not clean or handle it roughly. Submit it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A certified error boosts value significantly and ensures authenticity.